Wow, babe.
Nailed it.
You nailed it. All right. Okay. Obviously, the first thing that I want to say about how I have accomplished healthy hair is teaching my boyfriend how to chase a fine tooth comb with the flat irons and help me flat iron my hair. I'm just kidding. But it is nice to have an additional set of hands when you're trying to do your hair. But that's not my boyfriend anymore, so he's not allowed to touch my hair. So, hi, you guys. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, that means you're not subscribed. So, I'm going to give you a couple seconds to go ahead and turn that red box down there, turn it gray. Okay. And if you are already subscribed, hi, welcome back. I am going to give you guys my tips on how I am still on my healthy hair journey, my length journey, my hair journey, natural hair journey. And I made a list, put it in my phone, and we're going to talk about it. I'm going to show you guys a lot of the products that I use and just, what I do to have healthy hair, because my hair is colored and it's very difficult and drying when you pull the color out of your hair. Maybe I think this might have been 5 shades, and I think up to 3 shades is already damaging. So my hair is damaged from here down. Tip number 1: get a mentor. Get a teacher. Anything that you do, somebody taught you how to do it, right? If you're a professional, something, you had a teacher, you had a mentor. My stylist is my mentor, my teacher. You can get a hair crush and just watch what she's doing or he's doing, because there are men who have better hair than some women that I know. So get someone that has, just like anything else, find someone who is where you want to be and figure out how they did it. Number 2, be healthy. Healthy on the inside, healthy on the outside. Right? Inside, outside, it'll show in your skin, it'll show in your hair, it'll show in your nails, it'll show in your smell. How you smell will change if you're healthy on the inside. So stay stress-free. Too much cortisol in your system, which is your stress hormone, will make your hair thin and brittle. It'll make you gain weight, or it can make you lose weight. It's really just up in the air as far as weight with stress. Stay hydrated. Drink plenty of water. That's just like a universal thing. Like, everybody's always telling you to drink plenty of water, right? Because it's healthy. Vitamins. Eat your vitamins. Take your 1-a-day vitamin. If you can't swallow pills, they're making them into gummies now. Vitamins. And get plenty of sleep. Sleep deprivation will kill you faster than starvation. So set yourself a bedtime and go to sleep. Have a healthy scalp. Just like anything else that's going to grow, if you have some plants and you put them in crappy soil, they're not going to grow. It's the same thing with your scalp. Oil your scalp, massage your scalp, get the blood flowing, put some peppermint oil on your scalp. I use peppermint oil on my scalp, and my hair grows. Read the ingredients for what you're putting in your hair. Just like you read the ingredients of what you're going to eat, read the ingredients of what you're going to put in your hair. And if you don't know what that is, Google it and find out what it is before you put it on your hair. That doesn't really stand a fighting chance. The hair that's out of your scalp is already dead. So it would, behoove you to treat it very nicely and not let anything on it that's going to hurt it. Most lines are made to work together, but they don't have to work together. Nothing that I use is all from the same line. My shampoo is made by Care. It's a moisturizing shampoo for color treated hair. It's not sulfate free. It has sulfates in it, but it works for me. My conditioner, my deep conditioner by Wella from the Brilliance collection is for coarse colored hair, and it's for thick hair as well. It says thick right down there, and it works for me. And then my detangling leave-in conditioner is by Design Essentials, and it's avocado almond, and it smells amazing. I love this stuff. I love to put this on my hair, and it's for natural hair too. Oh, can you see that? Oh no, is it in focus? For natural hair, and I love it. It smells so good. That's the main thing about this. It's for detangling and everything like that, but it's for natural hair too, and it smells really good. And then this, when my hair is curly. These are products that I use when my hair is curly, because as soon as I wash this, it's going to go back to curly anyway. I'm not really putting anything on this, and it's only going to be like this for like a week. I'm really sad. But this is a concoction that I made. It consists of some shea butter. My stepfather is from Ghana, so he brings back like the real deal shea butter, not the stuff that's like slightly yellow-ish or whatever. This stuff is like basically this color. It's a pale beige. And I take 2 tablespoons of that. I melt it down and I take 2 tablespoons of it, put it in this container, 2 tablespoons of castor oil, put it in this container, and 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, and mix it all up. And this goes on the very ends of my hair, probably like the last, this part maybe. I remember my friend told me when I first went natural. I went natural back in 2009. I was still in college, and she told me to baby my ends, because your ends are on their last leg. They're the oldest parts of your hair, so they need some extra love. Tip number 5 would be protective styles. I wear a lot of crocheted hair, or I'll get my hair braided. Or if I'm gonna wear a wig, it's a full wig. Get my hair French braided underneath. I do a lot of things with French braids. So I get some French braids, put some crochet in my hair, get French braids, put a wig on. Have Lakia give me an updo, where she'll flat twist my hair into like a ballerina bun. Wear some protective styles. I know I like to wear my hair in my fro a lot, and my fro is probably here, which means the ends of my hair are touching my shoulders a lot, touching the back of my shirt a lot. And so I've been in limbo as far as my hair length for about 2 years, maybe almost 2 years, where it's like not going past here because they're always touching my shoulders, which is kind of damaging. So now I think for this next I'm going to start wearing my hair up more. And I know it's really disheartening to grow your hair out, have this long, beautiful hair, and not be able to show it off and wear it. I know when I first went natural in 2009, I went an entire year without putting any heat on my hair. I would just use the shea butter and wash my hair with cream of nature and style it with shea butter and just put rods in it. I would put rods in my hair. And it got really long, and I got a flat iron for my birthday, which is in January, and it was so long. I was like, I went crazy, and I was getting my hair pressed out every month, and that was a lot of heat. That was a lot of heat on my hair, and that's tip number 6. The less heat, the better. Like, the heat, it can only dry your hair out. Like, there's nothing moisturizing about putting heat on your hair. Get yourself a closure. Like I said, I wear full wigs, or if I don't wear tracks, but if I was gonna wear tracks, there would be no leave out. Because if you're constantly flat ironing your leave out or anything like that, you perm your leave out. I'm just gonna perm the part that I'm gonna leave out. It's not healthy for your hair. That's not how I've accomplished healthy hair, because that's what this video is about. I'm not throwing any shade at anybody who flat irons their leave out or half leave out or perms their leave out or anything like that. I'm just saying this video is about how I've accomplished healthy hair, and I would get a closure. So that's my tip: get a closure. Closures are popping. They have lace closures. They have silk closures. Closures have come a long way in this year, 2017. So completely cover all your hair. And like I said, I know it's really sad to have beautiful, long, healthy hair and hide it. And there are now natural hair tracks. Like I can put some websites in the link below. In the description box below, I will put some links to natural hair tracks. They're like tracks with coarse, kinky hair. Like I think the website is like kinkycurly something.com. But tip number 7 is try not to manipulate your hair as much as possible, especially if it's dry. Get yourself a spray bottle from Walmart. That's probably where it's going to be the cheapest. Maybe if you have a subscription to Sally's, or you're a member of Sally's or whatever it's called, you can get a spray bottle for them for the low. Ulta, I'm sure, has spray bottles. Get yourself a spray bottle. Fill it up with some water, wet your hair, and detangle it that way. Detangle your hair before you shampoo it. I've done that before. I've shampooed my hair before detangling it, and it cost me $25 every 30 minutes to detangle my hair, and I was in the chair for 2 hours. Yeah. So that was a sad day, and I'm already tender-headed, so yeah. So don't overcomb and overbrush your hair, especially when it's dry. Like, put it in a protective style and leave it alone. And that is my tip. Tip number 8, just as important as all the products that I do put in my hair, is this thing. If it'll come around the corner. This is my steamer. You can get you a steamer from Amazon. You can get a steamer from eBay. They usually run about $100. And depending on what type of hair you have, how porous your hair is, whether or not if you when it rains or when water falls on your hair, if it really truly gets wet, or if you can shake your hair and the water just comes right off, if it's just beads of hair resting on or beads of water resting on your hair, or if your hair is just soaked. Like our Caucasian brothers and sisters, like as soon as water touches their hair, it's wet. And it's not the same for my hair or people who somewhat look like me hair. So get you a steamer so that whatever conditioner you're putting in your hair will get under the cuticle, or get up under there and actually condition. So the more coarse the hair, that means it's less porous. Get a routine. Get a routine. Get something that your hair is, used to, that your hair is like, I know she's going to do this to me, so let me just behave. Train your hair with your routine, with the same shampoo that once you have to use the shampoo for at least 3 months before you can decide whether or not it works or not. Same thing with everything else. You have to do something for at least 90 days before you can be like, this is not going to work for me. As my last tip, on tip number 10th and final tip, is any part of your hair, any part of your life that is not behaving. You got some friends or a boyfriend or a guy that you're talking to that's not behaving, cut it out. When your ends start to split, all of this, split and repair stuff and all of that, there's no such thing as that. If you have a string, dental floss. If you have some dental floss and it starts to split, how are you going to repair that? You can't repair it. Just cut it off. This hair is dead. There's no repairing it. Cut it and let it grow back. You get your eyebrows waxed, you get your lip waxed, you get Brazilian waxes, you know, like anything, any hair that you've ever removed from your body, unless you got it lasered off, didn't it grow right back? Right, the hair will grow back. You're alive, your hair's gonna keep growing. So if it's not acting right, cut it. Bye. If you don't want to behave, cut it. That's it. So those are my 10 tips. Thank you for watching. Hopefully this video was helpful on how I have accomplished healthy hair, and hopefully you're subscribed by now. If not, I'm going to give you more time again. But like I always like to say, go where you are celebrated, not merely tolerated. And thank you for watching. Have a lovely day.